This is not advice. This is not motivation. This is a quiet reflection for those who have loved deeply and had to let go, even when they didn't want to. Nothing needs to be fixed. Nothing needs to be understood right now. Just listen. Love doesn't always leave loudly. Sometimes it doesn't end with arguments or sudden words or clear reasons. Sometimes love fades quietly. Two people still talk, still care, still remember, but something essential is no longer there, and that absence is hard to name. When love doesn't stay, it often feels confusing, because nothing terrible happened, no single moment explains the ending, yet something changed, and you feel it in the space between conversations, in the way silence feels heavier, in the way connection feels thinner. This kind of ending hurts differently. There is no clear villain, no dramatic closure, just a slow realization. Love is no longer growing here. You may replay memories, searching for the moment where things shifted. You wonder if you missed something, if you could have done more, if timing was wrong. These thoughts are natural. The mind looks for reasons because uncertainty feels unbearable. But not all endings have explanations. Some connections complete their purpose before we expect them to. When love doesn't stay, it challenges the idea that effort guarantees permanence. You gave care, you showed up, you tried, and still, love changed. This can feel deeply personal, even when it isn't, because love feels like a reflection of our worth. When it leaves, it's easy to believe something about you was insufficient. But love leaving does not mean love was false. It means it was temporary. And temporary does not mean meaningless. Some love enters your life to awaken something, to soften you, to teach you how deeply you can feel. Not every love is meant to stay forever. Some love stays long enough to change you, and then it goes. The heart does not think in timelines. It believes in continuity. So when love ends, the heart grieves the future it imagined, the shared plans, the quiet expectations. You grieve what could have been, and that grief deserves space. When love doesn't stay, there is often a silence afterward that feels unbearable. The absence of messages, the absence of being known in that specific way. No one replaces that presence easily. Healing does not mean erasing the past. It means making space for it without letting it define you. After love ends, the world feels different. Songs feel heavier. Places feel unfamiliar. Time moves strangely. Love reorganizes your inner world. When it leaves, your inner world must readjust. That takes time. Some days feel lighter. Some days the memory returns. This does not mean failure. It means love mattered. The depth of pain reflects the depth of connection. Many people avoid love because they fear this ending. But a life without love is not safer, it is only quieter. Love expands you even when it ends. It teaches vulnerability, presence, care without guarantees. Love that ends often prepares you for love that aligns more fully, but only if you allow yourself to feel the ending honestly. Not with bitterness, not with blame, but with acceptance. Acceptance does not mean approval. It means reality. Love came. Love changed. Love left. And you survived. You learn how to sit with loneliness, how to carry memories without clinging. This is emotional maturity. Love is not something you keep. It is something you experience. You are allowed to remember love without returning to it. You are allowed to miss someone without needing them back. You are allowed to carry gratitude alongside grief. Love does not fail because it ends. It fulfills its role and then releases you. When love doesn't stay, it leaves space. Space that feels empty at first, but open.
Openness is where life introduces new possibilities. Not immediately, not dramatically, quietly. For now, it is enough to acknowledge that love mattered, that loss hurts, that healing is uneven, and that you are still here, still capable of connection, still worthy of love, still whole, even while healing. Love doesn't always stay, but what it awakens in you often does, and that is not something to lose. Openness is where life introduces new possibilities. Not immediately, not dramatically, quietly. For now, it is enough to acknowledge that love mattered, that loss hurts, that healing is uneven, and that you are still here, still capable of connection, still worthy of love, still whole, even while healing. Love doesn't always stay, but what it awakens in you often does, and that is not something to lose.